Hi guys, this is Emily Cupelli for the Alleyway Stamps. For today's card, I'll be using the change stamp set. First of all, I will stamp the pig on 110 pounds cardstock using my archival ink in sepia. I will be coloring it with distress inks, which is why I am using a waterproof ink. I will make sure to make even pressure to get a good impression of the image. Then I will color it with the Sponge Sugar Distress ink using my round blending tool. This will give the pig a light pink base color, which will be the lightest color. The next color I will use is warm lipstick. I will add this ink to the edges of the pig. This will add some shadows and dimension to it. Now I will go back with Sponge Sugar to blend everything. To add more dimension and interest, I will add some details directly with my warm lipstick distress marker. After I finish coloring the image, I will go ahead and fussy cut it with my EK Success scissors and go all around it with my distress marker in gathered twigs. Now I will cut the penny in the sentiment included in the stamp set to stamp it individually, and prepare a white cardstock with my powder bag. Then I'm going to stamp some cents with my Versamark ink. I will start with the biggest one and stamp it all over the piece of cardstock. I will be adding to the stamped images some Ranger superfine detail embossing powder in gold to see where I have stamped already. After I'm done with the biggest cents, I will fill the empty spaces with some smaller cents, including the one that I cut out of the sentiment. I will keep stamping them until I'm happy with the amount of cents I have on the cardstock. Then I will add the same gold embossing powder to them and heat emboss it with my heat gun. Now I decided I want to cut it in an angle. I will add some antique linen distress ink to it as a base color. I will use a piece of scrap to do not touch directly on the ink and smear it everywhere. Then I will add the tea-dye distress ink to the edges and blend it with my round blending tool to get a gradient effect from darker to lighter. Finally, I will use some vintage photo to add even more dimension. Now I will stamp the phrase "Make a change" on a strip of vellum using my archival ink in sepia, and heat set it to make sure it dries completely. With my Swiss Dots Cuttlebug embossing folder, I will add more detail to the main panel. I will glue it to a A2 card base. Now I will stick the vellum piece with the phrase to the cardstock with the cents, bending the sides to the back of the cardstock and using tape. I used masking tape, but you can use any tape you prefer. Then I will stick this whole piece to the card using foam squares. Now I'm going to stick the pig to the card using both foam squares to the part that is going to lay on the white area and liquid glue to the rest so that it's even with the brown piece that we created. I will press down firmly to make sure it sticks really well. And we have finished. Here you can see the metallic gold as well as the dry embossed area. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Alleyway Stamps channel as well as my channel if you are not subscribed yet. Don't forget to visit both blogs to see the full list of supplies and more close-up pictures. Check out my first video for the Alleyway stamps and I'll see you next time. Bye!